Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Hanging with Your Homeboy. This week's episode, I think we're gonna go over some information that seems pretty basic or pretty no-brainer to me. But I guess if you've never purchased a home, it's called the deposits and how it works. Sometimes we get you go over a contract with somebody and explain it to them, and they're on board at that moment. But just want to give you guys a heads up if you've never bought a home or you're planning to buy a home. So when you do buy a home, this will give you a little bit of a real estate 101 on how the money's broken up. Everyone says, I'm going to put down 3.5%, I'm going to put down 5%, I'm going to put down 10%, 20%, whatever you're putting down. So when you write an offer, this is the official front page of the New Jersey Association of Realtors standard form of real estate contract. Well, up top there's, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the $200,000, and then the $1,000, and there's a $4,000. Then you have the mortgage aspect of it, which is $180,000, and then $15,000, and then $200,000 again. So on this contract, this person has agreed to pay $200,000 for a house. They've also agreed that $1,000 deposit, they'll be giving that to me today when we're writing this contract as a good faith estimate to say, hey, seller, I want to buy your house, here's $1,000. They don't get the $1,000. It goes into an escrow account. So you're getting $1,000 that needs to be available pretty much that day. The $4,000, which is the second deposit, is typically due after the home inspection is done, which is about 10 days after attorney review in a normal transaction. So 10 to 15 days after you've given the first $1,000, which is the day you write the contract, the second deposit, which would be in this case $4,000, bringing the sum total to $5,000 right now of the $20,000 that you agreed to put down, which is 10% of the sale price. So after all that goes through, we apply for the mortgage, which is $180,000. The home needs to appraise for the full $200,000 in order to get that mortgage for $180,000. At that point, once everything goes well, and everyone's been stressed out beyond belief, the $15,000 balance, the balance of the $20,000, you got the $1,000 you gave the day you wrote the offer, got the $4,000 that you continue to show good faith that you were moving forward with the transaction, you were happy with the home inspection about 10 days, 15 days after attorney review, bringing you to $5,000. Then you got the $180,000 mortgage. Now on the day of closing, you will bring the balance of that $20,000 with you to the closing. And that is your total $20,000 that you've agreed to put down, which is your 10% of the sale price of the house. So that's how it works. I know it's a little confusing sometimes. A lot of people think you don't need to bring any money until the mortgage, or the mortgage comes first, or that's not how it works. Just like if you were to buy a car today, you would have to leave them a good faith deposit if you were not picking up the car and going through the whole process today. Well, the $1,000 is good faith deposit saying, I'm going to move forward with this transaction. I want to buy your house. And just as an FYI, guys, there is very few cases where you would lose any of this money. You would literally have to walk away from the closing table and say, I just don't want to close in your house for no reason at all. I got buyer's remorse 60, 90 days after agreeing to buy your house, after I've gone through all my inspections, after it's appraised. At that point, the sellers could sue you for the money and potentially any damages, which in this market probably would happen because values are going up. So that's that. That's the first, second deposit and final payment. I know it's really kind of elementary to us realtors to do it all the time, but for someone that's never bought a home or is buying a home for the first time, it is a little confusing, so I'm hoping I cleared it up for you today. So that's that. Huge weekend for Middletown. Everyone is so excited. Our hometown boy, Knowson Marino, pretty much, I don't know how much more successful you can get. That's amazing. He's able to come home to his home state and play in the Super Bowl, which I think they're going to win. I mean, I'm no huge fan. I've always said, everyone says, are you a football fan? I said, I don't own a jersey. I never have, I never will. I've never yelled at my TV, and there's a few things I would never pass up to watch a football game. And I'm not going to say what they are right now. But having said that, I'm not a huge football fan. However, I am a huge fan of anybody that I know, and I don't know Knowson personally, but I know people that know him personally. I know he's from this area. I'm the hugest fan of people doing it big, getting crazy successful and following their dreams, and especially if they're from this area. And I just think it's great for Middletown. It's great for M-Town. It's great for him. I just watched a commercial that he's in Reebok. I definitely see a huge marketing opportunity for him. Knowson Marino, if you want an agent, I don't just do real estate. I got a lot of great ideas for marketing for you. So if you're looking for another agent or a marketing director, hit me up. If you want some free East Coast gear too, if you want to rock that, I'll send anything you want your way. And if you guys win, if the Broncos win, East Coast officials colors for this year, for our hoodies and our t-shirts, will be Bronco colors. I'm saying that right now, and that's what it's going to be. So I truly believe the Broncos are going to win. I truly believe Knowson Marino is amazing. I'm happy as hell to have him from M-Town. Maybe someday I'll get to meet him. But wish him good luck. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging with your homeboy. This is a pretty exciting week for Middletown. Pretty exciting week for New Jersey, New York. As long as we don't get any more suspicious white powder in the mail at these hotels, like some dirtbag. These dirtbags always have to seem to ruin our good times or put a damper on something great. But hopefully we'll get past that. We'll have a successful Super Bowl 48. Our hometown boy will hopefully be the MVP of the game, along with Peyton Manning. And that's that. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging with your homeboy. As always, this episode of Hanging with Your Homeboy is sponsored by Chris Jones and Eddie Walls over at Advisor Mortgage in Tinton Falls. Greatest guys. You need money, you want a loan, you give them a call, then I find you the house. So, having said that, thanks for staying with your homeboy. Have a great weekend. I think I'm going to be watching at Harborside this weekend. I don't have any plans for the Super Bowl. Anybody wants to come down, I'm not working, but I will be on the other side of the bar. All seven TVs on, the 70-inch lit up, Knowson Marino, Middletown being represented. Come hang out. I'll be there all day. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for having your homeboy. Have a great weekend, guys.